Back in Paris with the final ice dance team of the original dance, and the energy raised just a little bit here with this crowd. The four-time and reigning French national champions, Marina, Anissina, and Gwendal Peizerat, for the Grand Prix debut.
Latin dance is choreographed by Jane Torval and Christopher Dean, the pioneers of ice dancing. A lot of their dance holds are difficult in their connections. They're a little tricky. Nice unison on their dance spin. This is their rumba. And look at this line, very difficult. They both are balancing on one foot.
Reigning world silver medalists. Looking forward to perhaps taking over the #1 spot in the world this season, whether or not Krylov and Ovsyannikov return from injury. 3 major events in their home country. This one, the Grand Prix final in their hometown of Lyon, and the World Championships now set for Nice. All of which, by the way, you can catch on ABC Sports.
Little mismatched here in their diagonal footwork. This music is quite a departure for them. They are normally seen skating to more dramatic themes. So this is a bit of a stretch and maybe takes them out of their comfort zone a bit. Nice and close in their holds here. They're both working very hard. Equal difficulty again. These are called samba rolls. You know, for the first time, there are going to be mistakes. That first time out of the gate, you get those nerves. There's a lot of pressure on them this year to win that world medal, and there's been a lot of hype, Terry, so it's hard to live up to that. The
defending champions of this event, though, and you got to believe that they just took the lead with that performance. We'll come back with the marks for Anissina and Peizerat when we continue with Trophée Lalique from Paris in a moment. Back in Paris, following the performance of Anissina and Peizerat, our first look at this season's original dance from them.
Well, overall, they skated a very nice original dance here. One of their original moves, she in a very low line. Sometimes we call that shoot the duck position. Then he changes here to 1 foot. They're on a very deep lobe, a very tight curve, making it very difficult. Well done, excellent, and very creative. One of their opening lifts, he's basically just holding her at the shoulder. It's a momentum. It pulls outside the circle, so there is more momentum. Pretty shape. This probably looks a little harder than it really is.
And now the 2 sets of marks for the French national champions and reigning world silver medalists. Remember, the Italians in second, Lithuanians in third. Good battle between those 2 teams throughout the year and playing out here in Paris as well. For composition, the first set of marks here, 5.4 up to 5.7.
Well, it was a difficult program, well choreographed, well laid out. It just needed to move a lot faster, and that's been typical of the couples that skate in their first event.
And now for presentation, 5.5 up to 5.9. Both of those low marks from the Italian judge, who actually puts Anissina and Peizerat in third behind the other two teams. But overall, the French team takes the lead. Anissina and Peizerat on top after this original dance. Just behind them, Fusarpoli and Morgaglio of Italy. And then the Lithuanian team, Drobiazko and Vanagas. They round out the top three. The Americans, who were very impressive here in the original dance, Lang and Chernyshев in 5th place right now. Susie Wynn has quickly made her way over to have a word with the current leaders, Anissina and Peizerat. Susie?
Thank you, Terry. Congratulations, Marina and Gwendal. Great job. How did you feel about your debut of the original dance?
We were very happy tonight because that was the first time we were doing this program for the public, and the reaction of the public was very good during the program and at the end of the program, so that's very encouraging for us for the rest of the season.
Now, with Ovsyannikov and Krylova out this season, does that put more pressure on both of you?
I won't say that put more pressure. I think for us it doesn't change really the beginning of the season because we were not to compete against them before the final of the Grand Prix. So for us for now it's the same work, the same kind of job. We'll think about it later during European Worlds.
Now, this year you chose to work with Christopher Dean and Jane Torval. What was that experience like?
Yes, they help so much for us because they're very professional, and we try to keep all what they have the best, and they did for us two excellent program, very difficult technically. It's very big difference from the others, and I was very, very happy.
Well, congratulations to you both, and good luck in the free.
Thank you.
Terry, back to you.
All right, Susie, I guess the big question is whether Krylova and Ovsyannikov come back to compete at all off of the back injury that Angelika has suffered. Either way, though, Anissina and Peizerat try to complete a successful debut.